audience. Dwane Casey, who has always been a great fan of the show, big fans of Dave and myself. I just loved when he came on, but I also thought he was a man of not only the talent to win in this city, but it's the accountability part. It's the mentorship. It's what he stood for. Not every great coach is a great guy. He just happens to be both. And so what do you do and how do you address an international audience, which the NBA awards would be, when you know that the team you took to its greatest heights ever also gasses you, and then you win the award for most valuable coach? How do you do it? And this is total Dwane Casey, Coach Casey at his best. He does it very gently with a lot of humility, and it's still pretty funny. But last night, property of the NBA and NBA media and broadband properties. Here's last night's award show, Dwane Casey, Coach of the Year.
First of all, I'd just like to say thank you to all the writers and also to Brad and Quinn, who are two outstanding coaches. To the rest of the coaches in the NBA, you have a lot of great coaches in the league. Also, I'd like to thank my beautiful wife, who is the head coach of our family, and the number one loyal assistant that I have. Two beautiful children, Zachary and Justine, who are at home in Toronto, finishing up school. All the players in Toronto in the past 4 or 5 years, DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, Jonas Valanciunas, all the core guys that built the program the where it is today, finishing with the 59 wins this year, franchise record. Those guys, 4-time All-Stars, Olympians. I'm so proud of them, of what they've accomplished. All the coaches that I've worked with, Joe B. Hall at Kentucky, Eddie Sutton at Kentucky, Clem Haskins at Western Kentucky, George Karl, who brought me into the NBA back in the early 90s, Paul Westphal, Nate McMillan, who I work with, and also Rick Carlisle, who we won a championship with in Dallas, and also Pete Newell, who really taught me a lot in my years over in Japan in exile, so to speak, and also, too, with Tim Gergerich, who by far is one of the best developers in the league. Also, Rex Glamians here was one of my all-time assistants in 2 places. And I'm going to say this, when you get fired, which I did recently, I don't know if you knew that or not, after winning Coach of the Year, you always doubt yourself a little bit. You think, okay, can I do this? Do I want to do this again? And then I interviewed with Tom Gores, the owner of the Detroit Pistons, who he and I connected, and he's given me the opportunity that I'm very appreciative of, for someone to believe in you. And that's all you want as a player and also as a coach, an owner who believes in you and trusts you with his franchise. And I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to working with Arn and also Ed Stefanski. And again, thank you so much, and so many other great coaches in the league. But thank you, and have a great summer.
What? We just become best friends?
Yep.